Mesozoic reptile. According to geological timescale, there are eons, era, period, and epoch. During phenerozoic eons, which can be divided into three eras, the eras are Paleozoic era, Mesozoic era, and Cenozoic era. In Paleozoic era, jawless vertebrates, jawed vertebrates, fish, both cartilaginous and bonifacious, and tetrapod, first tetrapod, just like amphibia, evolved. In the Permian period of Paleozoic era, reptiles begin to evolve, and in Mesozoic era, particularly the reptiles were evolved, and these reptiles were evolved about 225 million years ago of the Mesozoic era. In this era, amphibians were found to declining, which had the supremacy at that time during that period, and just at the Mesozoic era, these amphibians begin to decline, and at the same time, many reptiles become the most dominant animals at that time. So that type of reptiles were very large, fearsome, giant reptiles, and particularly they are dinosaurs and other monstrous beasts, which were very abundant at that time. And only for this region, Mesozoic era is also called the age of reptiles or age of dinosaurs. So in the Mesozoic times, reptiles were very dominant, and at the same time they diversified very widely. Some of this diversification are just like, first one is, first dinosaurs at that time in the Mesozoic era is Brontosaurus, or the thunder lizard, which is known for its huge size. See this picture, it's a huge animal. Name is Brontosaurus. Their forelimbs are slightly shorter than their hind limbs, and they are weighted about 15 tons and 25 meters long from head to tail, and the height is about 4.5 meters. They have long neck and also long, strong whip-like tail. So these long neck and this long tail are equally balanced to maintain this heaviness of the body. And it was the largest reptile at that time. So largest reptile at that time was Brontosaurus. Next is Tyrannosaurus, which is also called tyrant lizard, and it is known for bipedal gait. That means both this leg, particularly hind leg, because their forelimbs are very much reduced and hind limbs are very much strong. So they have particular style of walking, which is known as gait. Gait means particular style of walking. So their heavy heavy hind limbs and also tail, maintain the balance of body weight. And they are perhaps the largest. They are particularly carnivores because already showed that canine teeth are very strong there. So they particularly preyed on herbivores, dinosaurs particularly, such as hadrosaurs or duck-billed dinosaurs or ankylosaurs, possibly sauropods. After this, Stegosaurus, which is also known as plated lizard. They have heavy armor on their body for their protection. They have these plated lizard or Stegosaurus have distinctly double row of bony plates. These are the bony plates above their dorsal area. So this plate rising vertically along the rounded back, and paired spikes are also present at the tail region, strong tail region. These paired spikes are particularly used for defensive mechanism, and the plates are used primarily for display and secondarily for thermoregulatory mechanism. So this is all about Stegosaurus. Next one is called pterosaurs, which can fly. So they are called flying reptiles, or they are called winged lizard also. So pterosaurs, also known as winged lizard, and they are the largest vertebrate ever known to fly. The anatomy of this particular pterosaurs are very much modified for the flighting mechanism. That means adapted for flight. So as a result, their bone becomes hollow and becomes air-filled pneumatic bone, which is particularly found in case of bird, because due to the pneumatic bone and hollowness, the bone becomes very much weightless, so that they can fly. Beside this, they have a keeled breastbone. In the breast, where we have sternum, just in the thoracic region we have sternum. In the sternum, where ribs are joined, in the sternum, just above the sternum, there is a particular breastbone which is called breastbone, which is called keeled breastbone, because on this, which is V-shaped, and due to this V-shape, they can fly, requiring very less area to fly. And this, particularly this keeled breastbone, help for attaching flight muscle for flighting mechanism. And beside these, like birds, they have enlarged bone, and having special features associated with flight. And another particular thing they had lateral skin fold, which are supported by an elongated fourth finger. These are these. And the fifth finger is lost, and the three fingers are used for clinging to the cliffs, because when they are fly, they have to fly on the rock and to hold the rock. So the clinging fingers, which can help them attach tightly on the rock. So this is all about pterosaurs. Now is plesiosaurs, which is called marine reptiles. These marine reptiles, particularly Elasmosaurus. Elasmosaurus is the largest plesiosaurs. And which is the length about 50 feet. And Elasmosaurus remarkably have long neck, having 71 vertebrae, but could not raise its neck above water, because due to the presence of 71 vertebrae, the neck become very much heavy. As we have only 7 cervical vertebrae or neck vertebrae, but in case of them, cervical vertebrae or neck vertebrae is about 71. So due to, as they can move through marine water, they have a streamlined body to which have the adapted feature to move through the water due to the presence of streamlined body, and having paddle like limbs which help in them for as a flipper for swimming. So they are particularly, all the limbs are particularly adapted for swimming, having flippers and streamlined body. So these are all about plesiosaurs. Next one is ophthalmosaurus. It is also known as sea reptiles, as it is fish-like form. So ophthalmosaurus, they are particularly sea-dwelling dinosaurs, that is ichthyosaurus. So they are relatively medium-sized ichthyosaurs, not so much big. They are only 13 feet long and having 940 kg in weight. They have extremely large eyes. See the eyes, they are very large, and jaws. But the jaws have many small but robust teeth. Teeth are though small but very strong. That means robust teeth means healthy or strong teeth. And the first fossil found of ophthalmosaurus is found particularly in Europe and North America. They have almost toothless jaws and well adapted for catching squid. Do you know squid? Squid means the particular mollusca which include octopus, sepia, loligo, etc. So they have fish-like limbs and having a dorsal fin. This is the main character of fish. So this is all about ophthalmosaurus. Now, this is Cynognathus. Cynognathus, they have a mammal-like appearance. Due to the mammal-like appearance, they have strong limbs to provide better support and more rapid back and forth movement. And in case of mammal, we know that teeth are heterodont, and in this Cynognathus, teeth are also heterodont. What do you mean by heterodont? Heterodont means having all 4 types of teeth. What are the 4 types of teeth? Incisor, canine, premolar, and malar. So incisor for cropping, and canine for stabbing and cutting, and grinding for premolar and molar. So as the size is big, they need ample food to maintain their huge size body. And due to their huge size or large size, they have some advantage. Number one is they had better protection from enemies or prey or predator. And also due to their large size, they have less surface area per unit mass, helping less absorption and radiation of heat. This is all about Cynognathus. Now, why these reptiles become extinct? So dinosaurs and reptiles extinct at that time due to some causes, and the actual timeline was about 66 million years ago, just at the end of Cretaceous period, the extinction of reptiles and dinosaurs occur, and the main killer is the asteroid, the size of which about 10 kilometers wide, which struck the Earth. And due to this, the asteroid hit the Earth's surface in the region of Yucatan Peninsula, and just immediate effect occurs just like due to the immense heat, a powerful shock wave and massive tsunamis, which triggered a vast number of wildfires. And due to these wildfires, huge amount of dust and debris occurred in the atmosphere, and in the long run consequence, due to the presence of these debris in the atmosphere, which blocked the sunlight for a prolonged period, causing a severe drop of global temperature, leading to the nuclear winter. As a result, lack of sunlight, which halted photosynthesis, killing many plants and leading to the collapse of food webs. And as a result, 76% of all species of Earth, including all chordates and non-chordate, wiped out. So, other major extinction events are during Permian to Triassic period, largest mass extinction occurs in the Earth history, and the end of Permian period in Paleozoic era dramatically reduced the terrestrial diversity of the vertebrate, including early reptiles. In the Triassic and Jurassic period, due to the occurs of this asteroid, extinction of many land-based archaeosauromorph reptiles, except crocodilomorphs, dinosaurs, and pterosaurs occur. So, after all, the survivors after this particular disaster, the few survivors are there, which included turtles, lizard, snake, and crocodile. Turtles, to survive them, adapt protective shell, and lizard and snake have evolved in dense forest and rocky areas, which provided good cover from the predators. And crocodile, because of their large size and natural defense mechanism, they have less number of predators. So this is all about Mesozoic reptiles.